I just want to say this. I like vocals.
Please don't talk to me, baby, please don't hit my phone. I've been all alone, I swear that I've been missing home. It's been so damn long.
YouTube. Man, how y'all doing, man? It's your boy Demi Aqua back. My father just took a shower and I did not feel like putting a shirt on. I'm not trying to flex. But first, I just want to say, yo, I really in the bottom of my heart appreciate hearing like the comments from, the last video and just like the people who are just understanding and real. Just, whew, I'm at a loss for words. Like, you guys really like made my day just seeing like how much y'all rocking with this journey, being able to like still show support regardless of whatever happened in the past, whatever is going on. I'm truly like really appreciated for that. Like I mean that in the bottom of my heart. Like that it really it meant a lot to me. You feel me? But whew, man, I've been locked in. Right now is like day 28. No alcohol. Just came back from the gym. Day one for the gym. I've been slacking in a little slump. And Laura, when I tell you, I felt like I was about to throw up. You ever had that workout where you probably haven't been in the gym for a while, you just working out and then your whole body just feel like it's like rejecting. It's like all the pain and I'm like, damn, I gotta push through this last set. I'm here doing this last set. And it's been like a good 40 minutes I'm in there. And I'm on the leg raise. I'm doing the leg raises and I put like the 255 plates. I'm blowing my body just gift up. Then I just thought about like, damn. I was just thinking about like how far I came, like all the pain, all the frustration, everything just kicked in. I just pushed through that last set. My whole body had given up. You know, when you're going through like that battle, it's your mind for matter. That's a real thing. My mind was like completely shattered, but I had to like break through my limits. You feel me? All I'm trying to say is for those who are like just trying to better themselves, there's going to be pain. And it's a breaking point where you either push through those limitations or you just settle in comfortability. Somebody out there is going through a journey where they're trying to better themselves, they're trying to grow, whether that's spiritually, mentally, physically. All I'm trying to say is keep going. The first step is what matters. You feel me? Enough of my rant and yap sessions. Y'all know this by now. I might hear it. Sometimes I have some gems to drop. Sometimes I just go straight into the reaction. I just felt like somebody needed to hear that. But again, I do appreciate all the like positive feedback and comments, like the people really showing love and supporting like the vision and just my overall journey throughout this matrix. But I seen one of my mods, Phoenix, she wanted me to get my input on a reaction of the music video for We Are Bulletproof Eternal. So I said bet, it's my day one. So we gonna react to that and see what's going on. Let's get into it. Oh, it's like one of the animations. I like those.
가진 게 꿈밖에 없었네. 눈 뜨면 뿌연 아침들 밤새 춤을 추며 노래해 그 끝이 없던 악보들 우린 호기롭게 shout 던져봐 세상 거쳐 sound Don't wanna die but so much pain Too much crime 속 무뎌지는 call out We were all
want to say this. I like the fact that they don't just stick to regular just music videos. I like artists who are not afraid to like really express their true creativity with like animation. I'm a big fan of like animation type style videos. So like this is a big plus.
We are forever bulletproof. Yeah, we get to. We are bulletproof. 부정적인 시선에 맞서 우리 내내고 나쁜 기억도 많은 시련도 다 호기롭게 우리 막아냈지 bulletproof. 내 생각제 아직 꿈속인 건 아닐까. 길었던 겨울 끝에 온 게 진짜 봄일까. 모두 비웃던 한참 부끄럽던 여름 이건 새로 된 조명 bulletproof. We were only 7. 이렇게 맞춰봐 so get tired. Yeah, we get to heaven. 내게 돌아가죠. 우리 값이 없어 anymore. We are together bulletproof. Yeah, we have you. 누가 우리 와도 누가 나를 곁으로 걸어가. We are forever. 다시 멈추지 않을래. 여기 우리가 함께이기에. Tell me your every story. Tell me why you don't stop this.
Vocals. The vocals. I'm paying attention to the animation. I'm gonna get there, but the vocals, bro, they don't miss.
Every story. Tell me why you don't stop this. Tell me why you still walking with us. Yeah, we get to heaven. You don't have we got me outside anymore. We are together bulletproof. Yeah, we have you. So don't you never get to color. We are forever bulletproof. Yeah, we get to yeah, we are not yeah, we are not seven with you.
Alright.
Yeah, we are not seven with you.
Oh, these guys don't miss with the animations in the videos. Just don't. Where do I even begin? First, the whole symphony, like the sound. This sounds like a movie soundtrack. This sounds like one of them arcs where you just conquered this huge trial. You've been sent on this journey. You feel me? It's almost like a prophecy, like one of them tomb tablets in which there's a prophecy, seven chosen ones on this journey, and you probably looking at yourself, me, there's no way I could do it. And you have to gather the other seven, you know? There was a point where each of these members were alone. They didn't know they were gonna find each other. They all had different paths of life. But that's the beauty when your energy and the synchronicity of being aligned to a divine path coincides. You will see the universe flow in a certain way. You feel me? I'm getting like a story. This is definitely a story, not just from the information, I mean, from the animation, but from the vocals, the way they're able to cohesively just blend so effortlessly. These boys are like they demonstrate that unity not within just their music, but we obviously seen it behind the scene. It's a story that's being told with each track, and I love like artists that really bring out that emotions because you could feel it, not with just with the instrumental blending in the back, you could feel it in the animation. It's going through a journey. It's a story that's being told. He even mentioned, and they mentioned in the lyrics, they've been for winters and 7 springs. That's a long fucking time. 7 winters and 7 springs. That's over 7 years. you know. Of course, it might have been just a play on for like a hyperbole where it's an exaggeration, but it really wasn't too much of an exaggeration. These all they're trying to say is they've been grinding for a long time for this vision, and not a lot of people can stick through for something more than even a couple months to a year. So imagine striving for your dream for damn near 7 years. And the seven coincides with each member because if you put it together, like I said, they weren't there all together at once. There was a time they were there by themselves individually. So each of them had to conquer their own trials and tribulations to even meet each other. Throughout the video, you see them all walking individually. They didn't form together first. They were all going throughout their own paths, walking, and you could see like each trials and tribulations. I noticed even in the back of the wall, the BTS, you know. So this is like hints of like the foreshadowing of what's to come. They didn't know the group was gonna be BTS. The name itself, Bulletproof. Someone that is bulletproof, you're immune, not immune, but you're able to withstand the damages that are coming towards you, the trials and tribulations from walking throughout the scene shifting where it's going through like a whole story that's being told of all the trials that these boys are going through. You feel me? There's a point where they all finally meet. They're at this campfire, you know, but you could see like the seasons are changing, and that's like an expression of like the time that's passing by of you striving towards this vision and this goal. The seasons are changing from the winter, and the spring can be like a symbolism of making it through that journey because spring is almost like a rebirth. That's when the flowers and plants start growing. That's when you know life is being formed. But in the winter, you notice the trees are dead. It doesn't mean that they're gone. It just means there has to be destruction before creation, you know? Follow me here. To get that destruction comes from the trials and tribulations that you face. You feel me? That's all I'm getting. That's most what I'm getting from this track is a journey of overcoming. And it's crazy how my initial rant, I didn't even know I was reacting to this. When I said in the intro of the video, I'm talking about the pain that we have to push through or having to settle and conform. You could conform for mediocrity or you could grow and push yourself for whatever you want to accomplish. This is more than just music. This is like real life lessons that you could really take and apply to yourself if you're really tuning into what they're actually trying to say. Some people might not look like say it's not that deep, but it's all about your perspective. I'm just looking at it from an artistic perspective, of course. I even noticed throughout the video, you feel me, at the campfire, there was this purple glowing, kind of like a aura like lantern thing. You feel me? And one of the boys had touched it and it transformed into like this whale, you know? And I love how the imagery is exaggerated because each of this could be interpreted different ways. From the purple or what I got from that, it's almost like them getting a hint of like the people who like are trying to are recognizing their talents. The purple is one of their theme colors. You feel me? That's what the army represent, the purple. So I'm looking at it like the people who finally are seeing their talent. So by them getting connected, when he touched the purple aura, he was transported into this big ass fucking whale. Excuse my language. And the whale is just an exaggeration of us like taking off. You feel me? The whale is one of the biggest mammals, I believe, in the ocean. So it's like a ship, it's like a rite of passage of them taking off to the next level. And they were transported into this highlight tower where they're able to see it's not just one, a few, it wasn't that much purple fragments of aura, but now you're able to see blossoming field in the night sky, signifying that they are exposed to there's a multitude of people who are seeing what you do. You might not see it at first when you're going through the tribulations because all you're focused on is why I'm not there. Like I'm taking a lesson from this too, even my own artistry with music, like wondering like, damn, when would I ever get acknowledged? And you could take this to where your own life when you've been grinding, when you've been going hard, but you just feel like you're not getting that recognition you deserve. But with everything that is true to yourself, that you put genuine energy towards, you can't fake it. You can't lie to the universe. You can't lie to God. He knows. You feel me? You got to be able to align yourself on a path that is true to you. And that's what they did. And with that, you're going to connect with likewise energy. They're transported into this like tower like things. This tower, we're signifying like they made it, where they're looking at all these purple aura, all the new fans, all the new people, all the support, all the love that is finally being seen. Whew, damn. Oh, love. I ain't even done yet. And then even in the end, you notice that even throughout like the animation, the seasons were changing, but in the end, it stayed at the spring type season. And what did I say earlier? Spring is like a symbolism of rebirth. It's the growth. That's when the plants are blooming. You feel me? You might see the branches and leaves break off in the winter time, but that needs to happen. Your character needs to get tested before you could reach a level of elevation. That's what I'm seeing. So the spring was just like a new rebirth. There was way much more, but I said I don't like making these videos too long. Again, I might do a more deep dive on more videos separate on the Patreon for free. But there was a lot, but I definitely like the fact that how even in the scenes where instead of them running by themselves, they started running together. And it's so much better when you're aligned with a goal of vision, when you're with people who see the same vision, because you're not by yourself no more. Sometimes it's hard to motivate just yourself, but when you have like-minded people who generally care for you, it makes things so much easier. I seen a story of just overcoming, a story of battling. It's like slaying the dragon, going through these constant tribulations, trials and tribulations. And for anyone who's like going through their own little rut where you feel like life is attacking you, you could take notes out of this. You got to just keep going. It sounds easy to say, but there's two roads. Either you walk back the path you were and you face the same trials and tribulations and get stuck in that cycle, or you move forward in which you're going to face new tribulations, but at least you're getting stronger and growing with each one that you conquer. I fuck with this song. I like the message, the animations, the vocals. That was clean. Do you feel me? That's my artistic perspective. Damn. Great recommend. Shout out to Phoenix for the recommendation in the comments on the YouTube. I'll be reading the YouTube comments. You feel me? But like, if you got a recommendation, definitely pull it up. You think something I will vibrate, something not, and I'm gonna let you know honest feedback and all. But again, I say thank y'all so much for the love I've been seeing. You know, regardless of where we go, I'm with y'all. Y'all like a second family. You feel me? It's your boy Demi Aqua. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to the people. Got love for y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Boom.